Secondly, they feel it is very important that our students have an opportunity to interact with people from different cultures. And then lastly, they feel it's important for our students to experience the opportunity to visit foreign countries. I can also tell you that in the last 12 months or so, our federal government has found the California State University. We now have has essentially found the California State University, and they're currently funding 4 different programs to prepare our students in language development, but also the expectation is that our students will visit. This past year, we have considered
square feet of modern enclosed space, including offices, classrooms, 90 science technology labs, the library with online resources, the camp center, 14 residence halls with over 4,000 bed capacity, and superb sports facilities. University.
The students and faculty calling upon the Chancellor and this Board of Trustees to do 3 things to make sure that California's master plan works for them the way it worked for me. And the most important lesson I ever learned was from my father, who never got to college, but he always said, don't ever forget where you come from.
That's right!
Let me tell you today, as a kid who grew up on the other side of the tracks, and nobody ever had hopes that I would even get near a college or a university, I stand before you today to ask you, don't ignore those students and faculty voices. They marched to get here today, and I am proud of them. That din of democracy that somebody said earlier, that din of democracy is what propelled a civil rights movement and many of us to get into education and move forward, to become a lieutenant governor, to become a noted film producer, to become a state senator, to become faculty in this system. So let me just get to the point, because I do have to catch a plane. I'm meeting with the governor, and I don't think he would appreciate it that I would have to call him and say, Mr. Governor, because the Board of Trustees adjourned for so long a period of time, I missed my plane to meet you. I don't think the Terminator would appreciate it.
That's right!
Let me just get to the point. I'm going to ask for respect on all sides. I'm here for three major issues. Number one, I am asking you and us in the legislature, both of us, let's partner to roll back student fees. It's not taking care of the students of today. Since I have served in the California State Senate, fees have increased by 76%, and there's plenty of blame to go around for that. But I ask you to work with us to make a pledge to roll back student fees. Second, and this is one that makes me hopping mad, the issue of executive perks must stop.
Yeah!
Now 2 minutes has passed. I hope they come back in. Please read the California Faculty magazine. This is one where it details housing allowances, car payments, in addition to pretty hefty salaries. I think that this is, quite frankly, a shame. The question of instant tenure, the question of consultation deals, the question of these truly golden parachutes should stop. The San Francisco Chronicle has editorialized that the CSU system has operated without the level of public scrutiny for far too long, and that era is over. I am here to announce that I met with the Pro Tem of the Senate, Don Parada, just yesterday, and we are going to, when we reconvene in December, the California State Senate will create a special committee which will operate under the Education Committee, which will have oversight of the UC and CSU system, and the number one topic, looking at executive perks. Those issues Finally, I call upon you as a faculty member on leave to negotiate a fair contract. I heard in the previous, from 9 o'clock this morning, I've been hearing about how students and faculty are the heart and soul of the system. You're right. I hope you heard that. We heard it back here, and in order to respect that, I ask you to negotiate in good faith. The faculty are always ahead, but they've gone there. There's a pledge they're asking for you to take, and I call upon you to sign it. It's reasonable, it's meaningful, it encompasses these 3 points that I believe you'll find that if you sign this pledge and work to roll back student fees, cut the perks that in any other business or profession would simply be called fraud, to run away with the money and to not do the work.
That's right.
And thirdly, to negotiate in good faith, I ask you to sign the pledge, respect our faculty, respect our students, and next time you hear the din of democracy outside the windows, don't be afraid. Maybe you could get up and walk out there and see what all the noise is about. The noise is about the American dream. I fought for it. I feel I'm living it. I want those students to live the American dream too.